local artist is bringing more joy and color into the world through her art. In today's Breaking Through, Fox 19's Amber Jan sat down with Pam Kravetz for more on how she got her start.
That's right. Well, she tells us since she was a little girl, she knew she wanted to be an artist. And during her journey, she also learned that she loves to teach others, which led her to becoming an art educator for the past 30 years. And with each art piece she creates, she says that she wants to create a feeling of love and celebration.
This was part of my very first installation at the Contemporary Art Center.
Since that time, Pam Kravetz has continued to pour her heart and soul into several other art installations across the city, including this exhibit, Pam Jamma's Pinkalicious House of Wonder, which is now open at the Contemporary Art Center.
It's right as you walk off the elevator, it kind of hits you in the face as far as like vibrancy and excitement. And the thing about art that I want everyone to know and feel is they belong.
Finding belonging and where she fit into the world came with a bit of a challenge for Pam.
Like so many of my friends and so many artists I know, it's like a lot of us have struggled with academics. I was in kindergarten and I was really struggling in kindergarten with my ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. My teacher was amazing and she gave me the easel. She saw that I was like totally gravitating towards the arts. And I mean, I know it's kindergarten, but every day she let me paint on the easel. So every day I left school with this feeling that I can do things instead of a feeling like I can't.
She says that teacher, nurturing her love for art, led her to UC's College of Design, Architecture, Art and Planning, where she graduated with a fine arts degree in drawing and ceramics. However, after graduating, she struggled finding work.
And I thought, well, how come no galleries or museums are coming and knocking? I was living at my parents' house at the time. I knocked on the door at my parents' house in Kenwood and said, oh, does Pam Kravetz live here? We want to show her art in New York. You know, I'm like, nobody ever came.
So she stopped making art, almost walking away from the career entirely.
My friends noticed that you're not making art, you're not yourself. And they said, why don't you go be a docent, which is a tour guide. And I did that at the Contemporary Art Center in the 80s.
She applied, got the job, and discovered a new love for teaching, which led her to Harrison High School, where she taught art for 30 years. She also returned to creating art of her own when she wasn't in the classroom, expressing herself in all mediums, from painting to clay, even making puppets.
I was a project manager for artworks over the summers and really embraced the idea of working with community and a larger group of people to create a vision, a piece of art. And so that is what led me into more community-based work and just really figuring out that my art isn't quiet, I'm not quiet, and being part of a larger community and bringing community in was part of my art making.
Her work has been on display in several museums across the city, including the Blink Light Art Show. Now that she's found her voice through her work, she's a full-time advocate, working with nonprofits, helping other artists find their voice.
I think that is absolutely the beauty of art, is that we do evoke emotion as artists, as creators, and I love bringing people into a space. It's colorful, it's wild, it's whimsical, but then you get a deeper message the more you look at it.
And Pam tells us that she's also inspired by children and loves working with them and would love to partner with a local children's theater. And she also was just invited to be a narrator for the Rocky Horror Picture Show in June at the Carnegie Art Center. Trisha?
She's going to be great at that.
She'll be.
Oh my goodness, what a personality.
Yeah, go check her out.
Amber, thank you.